Currying means, in mathematics and computer science, currying is a technique of transforming a function that takes multiple arguments, transforming that in such a way that it can be called as a chain of functions, each with a single argument. Okay, I didn't find any real-time advantage of using this much. I'm not a big fan of it, at least. Okay, if you, if you feel like it makes sense to you, just start. Otherwise, I don't recommend it. Okay.
On what scenario would this happen? Like when would a condition come when a function into a function, or this multiple arguments should be passed? So is there any like a scenario in which
there is
when
nothing specific scenario where you need to use this. This is just an optional thing. It is available. Just see an example so that without this you can definitely achieve. If you use currying, your function implementation will become a bit complex and confusing. Okay, that's why I'm telling that I'm not a big fan of it. I I don't recommend this for my developers to do this. Okay, so if you see this example, you'll understand first thing. Let's say I have def add a. If I have to add two numbers, x int, y int. So if you do simply x plus y, this is simple way. Okay, and instead of this, if I define one more function, def add b, which takes only one value as a parameter, x of int, and returns another function. Okay, returns another function, and that function, so int arrow int. Okay, so equal to y. This is a function, right? Y arrow x plus y. So inside that function, y is another integer, and yet x you already got from here, and you are doing x plus y. Meaning, if you try to see here, add a of 10 comma 20, it simply gives you 10 plus 20. This add b of 10 means add b of x, which returns a function. That function itself will take another integer, because another integer as parameter, and returns an integer. For that function parameter, you are passing 20 here. And if you have 3 arguments, it becomes even more confusing. If you have add a, x, y, z, add b of x. So it returns a function which takes one another integer and returns another function, because it's a chain of function calling. And int arrow int, y arrow, z arrow, x plus y plus z. I can even spend more time on this and making you clear, spending much time, but except this might be how it got implemented. You might be a little bit confused. By looking at this example, you know the difference. If you simply call this is a simple. If you call this a chain of functions, this is called as currying. Have that idea, that's it. I don't recommend you to do any currying in your time, in real time. Just again for analysis purpose, have it ready. Nothing much use cases real time where you need to go only for currying, and you need, it's not mandatory in any case. Did you get it? Are you guys clear? at least on the expectations of this. I think everyone
I
is.
got clear that this currying is not really important. That's all.
Oh, what is it?
I got clear that this currying is not important for us.
So I think we can move ahead now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not important.
Okay. Yeah, but this is also one of the probably we need to get our hands ready. Yep, that's correct. But currying is one of the functional programming features. That's why I just included this in the slide so that you should not get surprised what is meant by currying. And if you ever see any this kind of calling, chaining of parameters, again you should be able to understand.